All right. I this one took a bit more time
So am
for.
I only supposed to play my zombies, or can I play a different deck?
Oh, you can play whatever you want. I don't mind. Just figured I would make a new deck. All right.
Turn.
So you might be playing a fusion-based strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna play Neospacian Granmole,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack you and activate his effect.
Start the damage to this one. You return both the opponent's cards. Okay.
So it doesn't flip. It just gets
Isn't it at the
bounced.
start of the damage step? Wouldn't the
So
game check to?
let me look up some quick ruling for it. This effect activates in the damage step before the face down monsters flip face up.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, this effect will not activate if a face down Granmole's attacked.
Alright, cool. So they just bounce then.
Yep. And I guess I will pretend I didn't know that was the Sengen. Um, and then I'm going to put 3 face downs and end my turn.
Alright, so I reveal the fusion monster, and then I send materials.
Plasma
Okay, reveal
Vice.
plasma vice.
Okay. Okay. And Future Fusion's effect only goes off if it's still on the
During my
board.
second standby phase,
If it's still
yes.
on the board, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This one wild heart.
All right. That's a pretty nifty effect.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing I always kind of thought was neat about Wild Heart, is he wasn't affected by traps.
Gets around torrential tribute too.
We gonna draw. Gonna activate good Goblin Housekeeping. Gonna
Bit of lag. Hold on.
draw a
There we go.
card,
Caught up.
And then, oh, I guess did it lag for you as well?
Yeah, it was still like for the end phase
So I'm gonna
of my
put one
turn.
card face, put it back, and then I'm gonna set a card and end my turn.
Right. Hmm. What we got? Okay. Now I get to special summon it. Go ahead and just move this over there so that we know that these two cards are connected.
Okay, so that has piercing. All right.
Mm-hmm. And I can destroy attack position monsters if I so desire.
As long as you discard for
Mm-hmm.
cost. So you're attacking the face down.
Face down with Plasma Vice, yeah.
Okay, so you revealed my marshmallow on.
Yep, you take 1,500 and I take 1,000. Or 2,100, you're correct.
Yeah. Look at that smile.
The weird upside down smile that's really a frown.
Maybe.
I mean, the only way you can punish me with this, really,
uh,
is like a spell card. So I'm just gonna do that to send a message.
okay.
It's always about sending a message.
Sending a message to the smiley face. Let's see here.
Sending a message that you're not afraid to throw down.
Yeah. I'm gonna activate Legacy of Yada.
Right?
So I'll draw a card. And could use Lightning Vortex. Discarding Vanity's Fiend.
Okay.
And pop those two. And I'm going to summon Mystic Tomato.
Okay.
And attack you for 1400. Here you go.
Activate Rhoda.
Alright.
And Sparkman to hand.
Alright.
Polymerization.
Ooh. Here we go.
Sparkman and...
Clayman.
No, King of the Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon Thunder Giant.
Alright. There we go. There's the baby hero.
First of his name. Okay. Man.
A Thunder Giant.
Oh man. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here?
What is more menacing, the marshmallow or the tomato? They're both food items. Given.
Well, I mean, I could just do it all.
Oh boy. Yikes. Yikes.
I mean, unless it's torrential tribute.
You dude.
Could also be mirror force, I guess, but I'm gonna go ahead and discard 2 cards to blow up your 2 monsters, though.
Yikes, dude.
And I think I want some backup.
Alright.
I think I definitely want to have some backup here, so. I mean, that's technically backup.
Hey, there's your E-emergency.
Get a good strato stand.
Ooh, you got the new art from it, from Maximum Gold.
I saw that the effects were the same, but I like the art better, so I did that. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon Stratos. Activate his effect to destroy spell and traps on the field up to the number of heroes on target
So, ceasefire is going to go off to 1500 to you.
Okay.
And.
Gold Sark.
Yep. It is legal in this format.
It is down to 1 from 3 to the previous format, which is insane to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good match.
The only downside to playing on Dueling Book as opposed to using the actual rules like IRL is that I am limited to 15 cards in my fusion deck, as opposed to the not limited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess you're right, because I guess Dueling Book doesn't
That's
allow.
like the only discrepancy between like Dueling Book though and or any online Yu-Gi-Oh thing and regular though.
Yeah, I guess that's not too bad, though. I mean, because I'm trying to remember what was the fusion deck size back before they changed it.
There wasn't a limit. You could have like 100.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. At least reasonably sure. I don't think there was a limit. Nobody played fusions that weren't like couldn't be made.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, and that was introduced in the 5Ds era. I think the reason why they did a
It was
max
synchros. It was
or
synchros.
synchros, yeah. I think the reason
Because if you could have an unlimited extra deck with synchros.
well, I remembered like the other thing too was there was a guy who went to like a German nationals or regionals, and he carried like a 5,000 card deck, and he had to like have him and his brother or friend do it. And I think after they used the 5,000.
Well, that would be for main deck.
Yeah,
As opposed to
but
extra deck.
still, like that's a 5,000 card deck. That's quite a bit, but anyways, let's see here.
I believe you've already drawn for your turn.
So I'm gonna summon the tomato and this, and sure go.
Interesting. Very interesting, actually.
That is a legacy of Yada, sir.
Better than what it could have been.
Yo.
Activate the effect of King of the Swamp to search up a poly.
Alright.
I am also going to go ahead and e-call.
Alright. Yeah, Elemental Heroes have so much more support now versus in GOAT format.
Polymerization.
Let's see, Wild Hearts.
And Blade Edge.
Ooh, so you're gonna get
Elemental
Wild
Hero,
Edge,
Wild
yeah.
Edge.
Ooh, so it, oh, it has that effect where
Yep, same thing as Asura Priest.
shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna let that go through, and I'm thinking here. Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't normal summon. Oh well.
I'm gonna. Oh, do you want a normal summon? Just say you did.
Sure. If you
Okay,
were fine with that.
there you go. Yeah, I'm just getting Sengen.
Yeah, I'm very clearly gonna do this though. So
Okay.
1600 and another 1600. Well, after you search your.
So I'm gonna search for Grand Mole.
Okay.
And take.
You gonna bounce it?
Yeah. That's why I play Grand Mole. For stuff like this. Alright, so Grand Mole's gonna come out, he's gonna do his job and bounce your Wild Heart back.
He can be back.
And then Grand Mole's gonna come back to me.
You have to discard unless you set some stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do this, do that, do that. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to use Call the Haunted.
Okay.
To get out Sengen.
Yeah, sure, I'll attack over Sengen.
Okay, so Sengen's effect, I'm going to take 600. And let's see, what do I search? I'm gonna search for the Snipe Hunter.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. This is very interesting. I'm going to normal summon Asura Priest.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Gonna premature burial.
Okay.
Get my Sengen back. And do 1700 to your Sparkman.
I meant to put in 1100, but I didn't.
Always it happens. And
Assuming you're attacking with Sangan.
yeah, I am. Or was.
the spirit swap deck, is it?
Yep, that was kind of the idea I had for it. I just like to call it, I guess, Asura Control. Like to kind of simplify it.
Guess we'll Miracle Fusion.
Ooh, okay. So let's see what you're gonna get out.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out a Wild Wing Man.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Gonna
And that's not a once per turn. You can do that as long as you could pay the cost.
as long as I have cards. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Skyscraper 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate its effect for my Sparkman.
Oh, destroyed by battle. And I guess you know that's...
Yep.
Okay, so I guess you just have to keep a tally on it.
Pretty much. And we're gonna go ahead and activate this. And pop that.
So that's my Transmigration Prophecy.
Ooh, targets.
Targeting Legacy of Yada and Call the Haunted.
Okay.
And I'm just going to shuffle them back into the deck. Gonna activate Mirror Force.
Damn, the 50/50s failed me.
Yeah, that was a close one, but... Alright, so...
I also could have just went with discarding the Skyscraper 2 as well, but I was thinking that because you do bluff a reasonable amount of the time.
Yeah, I just gotta play those mind games as it were at times. Alright, gonna put a face down, and at the end phase I'm gonna put Ashura back into my hand. So I guess Skyscraper... Oh. So... Yeah, I guess if Sparkman, since it was destroyed by Mirror Force, I guess you can't... you can't
Nope,
retrieve it anymore.
I cannot get it back. It was destroyed by a card effect.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. What could that...
Yeah, we're basically in the era where the Yu-Gi-Oh cards were not designed the best.
Gonna attack you for 2,700. That is a Mirror Force, so I'm gonna use Sangen's effect to search for a Spirit Reaper.
Okay.
And I'm going to end my turn. Let's see. Gonna summon Mystic Tomato.
Alright.
Do 1,400 to you. There's Sakuretsu. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Future Fusion.
Gonna summon Mystic Tomato.
Okay.
Do 1400 to you. And put a face down.
Here's where I reveal my master plan.
Alright, there's your Thunder Giant. Good old Clayman.
Whoops, whoops.
No worries, it happens. So that's smashing ground, alright. So before you're, or actually I'll just go to my draw phase. Then I'll use Legacy of Yatagrasu. Draw a card. I'm gonna use Call the Haunted.
Okay.
Get a Mystic Tomato. Summon an Ashura Priest and swing for game. Alright, so now we're best 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm gonna drop a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look up a ruling for the creature swap spirit monster thing?
Yeah, I did.
It goes back
So
to its owner's
even
hand,
so
correct?
even yeah, so even if it's a spirit monster, it would go back to or even if it's on your board, it would still go back to my hand.
Okay.
So it's a spirit effect. Looks like Vanilla's is came back to spectate us again.
Sorry if I'm tanking on the first turn. There's just a lot of things I need to think about.
Not a problem. Yeah, I noticed with this format, I don't know if it's like because we're recording, if that's why it's a bit more intense as well. But I noticed that this format, there's like you just have to. I wouldn't say you have to think more, but it's just it's also kind of new to us as well compared to
Yeah.
Go. All right. But this is still the same as Goat, Nobleman. That is a Wild Heart. And I'm going to normal summon Spirit Reaper.
Okay.
Do 300 to you. And I
So
guess...
doing this left to right, or?
Yeah, I'll just do left to right, and then I can just roll a dice, and then like,
Yeah.
just do 1 to 4, I guess.
Now you get to feel how I feel.
Okay, so that's the card number 4. That is a King of Swamp. Then on my turn. Plasma Vice. What set did Plasma Vice come in, by the way? Was it from the Duelist pack, or just from, like, I guess just a random set? Oh, okay, it came out 2000. Oh, I think this is a Gladiator's Assault card, so that's after Tactical Evolution, but it's okay. I don't mind. No, you can still play the card. I shouldn't be a problem. I'll just probably just mention in the video description.
Yeah.
Just
I will be truthful. I just looked to see that it was good for the ban list.
oh, not a problem. I don't mind. I'll just mention it because I know there are some purists out there that will say, "You guys weren't 100%." But
To be fair, it is for the ban list illegal card, so
yeah, yeah. Gladiator's Assault, by the way, is just the next set after Tactical Evolution. So I personally don't mind. All right. Gonna activate Giant Trunade.
okay.
Then I'm going to summon the Tomato. Do 1400 and 300.
Same thing, left to right.
Yep. So the third card. Okay. Put a face down on my turn. I'm just glad we're playing a bit more of a GX centric format now, or at least just trying a different one that's a bit more to GX.
Mm-hmm. Activate E-Call.
All right.
Summon Wild Heart.
Okay. Yeah, that unaffected by trap effects really comes in handy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there are cards that essentially cause trap cards not to activate during the battle phase. Um, so I guess like
This
him,
one, the opponent can activate it, and you can just be like, "Hey, why isn't it destroyed?"
yeah,
Guess what?
yeah. It's like, hey, I want to Raigeki break that. Oh, it doesn't work. Hey, I want to Phoenix wing wind blast that. Oh, it doesn't work. Or I'm trying to think of another trap that would. I guess Torrential Tribute. Oh, I guess even Solemn Judgment, maybe?
I don't know if its text is relevant unless it's on the battlefield.
Oh, yeah. At least.
Activate Wild Wingman's effect.
Okay.
Discard a card, destroy your spell trap.
That is a ceasefire. Ouch! My Spirit Reaper. Oh, so I'm gonna summon Snipe Hunter.
Okay.
Activate its effect. I'm going to discard a card. And then I'm going to target Wild Wingman.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a dice. Ooh!
Want to discard one more card, eh? Hmm? Hmm?
So I'm just trying to think. I just don't know what that face down is. I think I'm gonna discard one more card and target your face down,
Okay.
and do
Ooh.
that. Ouch. So I guess I'll do this.
Two for the 1/3 chance.
Yeah. I tried.
That might have been the best possible draw.
So Plasma Vice. Okay. So that is going to be 400.
Then 2400.
Yep, that's the big one.
That's the one that stings.
Yep. Okay. Shoot. Attack your Wild Wingman with Tomato.
Nah.
Okay. And set a card and then my turn. Oh, nope. It still stays on the board. That is the that's the one thing that sucks about Spirit Reaper is it can be good, but it can also be a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah, if they got a big piercer, then it's like the worst case for Spirit Reaper.
Yeah.
It's when he's just better in attack mode, but then more things other than the piercer can attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's 500, yep. And I think this is game. I don't think I have any outs. It's Knife Hunter's limited to one, so I can't search for another one. So I think yeah, and even if I put a face down, you can just kind of destroy it with Wingman,
Yep.
Wild Wingman's effect. I think that's game. Good game. That was that was quite close.
Yeah, that's a tough draw because that technically gets you out of it, but you need to have an extra card, like some cards in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, and I personally don't mind, by the way, like if you play stuff like Plasma Vice, because like even though like it's technically not like legal, this like ban list.
It is legal this ban list if we're September 2007. It's just the rules that we had put in place of not Gladiator's Assault.
Yeah, so Plasma Vice
is the thing that's in violation here.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I'm personally okay with it. Like, I mean, because if it's like, I'm trying to see how to describe it. Like, because like I know like you were talking about how you would prefer us not to go to Gladiator's Assault because of Glad Beast.
Yeah.
So, but like for e-hero stuff, I personally don't have a problem with it, but because there is like stuff like Chaos Neos as well and stuff. Um, would you want to extend like the set to Gladiator's Assault then, like to include um, in our card pool?
I am fine with that.
Okay. Yeah, because then that also includes Gladiator Beast, and I guess you're okay with that. Because the thing is, if you're gonna include Plasma Vice, you might as well
Yeah.
include the Gladiator Beast. So that would be another set to look at. Oh, and we also get access to Rise of the Dragon Lords too, which is another.
Why?
Uh, basically that deck, I believe, was the first structure deck that came out with Foolish Burial.
Ah, okay, okay.
So, are you alright with like Foolish Burial also being in the format?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is,
I play zombies. Of course I'm okay with Foolish Burial being in the format.
okay, so you know what that means? If Foolish Burial's in the format to be a three of because it's not even on the ban list. Like that is. Are you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to go that route? You have any comments to that?
Did they really not do an amendment to the ban list for that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let me check here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list.
Oh, I'm looking at the limited cards and it doesn't say Foolish Burial, so I'm going to semi-limited just in case.
Wait, let me look. Did Foolish Burial get limited in March? Or was it like still at 3? So it's semi-limited in March 28. So it's not even limited. It's like it's 2 of.
I mean, I'm fine with it being a 3 of.
Yeah. I could just imagine like that in zombies. Alright, it's fine, I guess. It just shows how, see, I thought GOAT format was busted in some cases, but this format with 3 foolish variables, I mean, it's gonna be quite interesting. But,
Well, there's no Monster Reborn, so.
oh, this is, well, true, but there is Call to Haunted and Premature Burial. And you also got,
Yeah, which have a lot more counterplay than just smacking your dick on the table by reanimating something big.
yeah, and you also have 3 Book of Life as well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. I'm just trying to think. Okay, so I'm fine with Gladiator's Assault being in the list, but I don't. I would prefer if we don't add Phantom Darkness with like Dark Arm Dragon,
Yeah, that's fine.
just because.
Like, we're just going one set up, so.
Yeah, just because that's when you get like Armageddon Knight, and then that with like Foolish Burial at 3, like that's. I could see some degenerate plays there. Um,
Well, I think then we need to move up a ban list, don't we?
yes, that'd be March 2008. Uh, and then that ban list, I'm just trying to see what the main differences are. Yeah, so Jinzo became unlimited as well as the gadgets. And Apprentice Magician Creature Swap became unlimited. Reckless Greed became unlimited. Cyber Dragon, semi-limited. Not Necroface. No, heck no. No, I don't want to go that far. Like, like again, wait, did Gladiator's Assault have Necroface in it? Let's check. I hope not. I really hope not. Oh no, it did.
I need to update my XYZ Union deck then.
No. Degeneracy at its finest. Okay, I mean, I guess if we're gonna allow stuff like Plasma Vice and stuff, then I guess we could do Gladiator's Assault. But I really would not want to do Fan of Darkness because because I could just. You think Ill Blood Zombie Master is bad? Like just like, just like wait for like Armageddon, like 3 copies of Armageddon Knight, 3 copies of Foolish Burial, 3 copies of Dark Arm Dragon. Like what are we playing at here? And you know the funny, well, it's not even funny, but um March 2008, Dark Arm Dragon was not even on the ban list.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, when did this set? Oh, this set came out February. So people were playing like it could like play up to 3 Dark Arm Dragon. Yikes. Um, yeah, so wait, let me see this new ban list. March 22 ban list. Oh, so March they banned Breaker, Call the Haunted, Magician of Faith. Um, they brought back Monster Reborn. Wait, what? Book of Moon became semi-limited. Oh, I guess this is what he's happy about, and this is not what he's happy about. So he wasn't happy that Breaker was banned, Call the Haunted, Magician of Faith.
Why don't I just look up the ban list and you'll be able to see the changes between the September
Yeah.
and the March ban list.
Yeah, Yeah, I would, I really don't want to go into Phantom Darkness just because that's when, like, things get, like, really kind of, like, crazy, like, for the format.
Mm.
I mean, we could do it, but I kind of wanted to play, like, the GX format before it, like, got too out of control.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think Gladiator's Assault is fine. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Necroface, but I know that's probably sounds like it's one of your favorite cards. So, I mean,
It's not one of my favorites, but it's at least like interesting card.
yeah. Well, hey, we also got Cloudians, more Cloudian
Oh,
support.
Nobleman goes down to limited.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. And then Call the Haunted and Magician of Faith being forbidden and Monster Reborn being limited.
Necroface is semi-limited too, so
I mean,
Mage Power goes up to being semi-limited.
I mean, see, the thing is, I'm fine with Necroface being at 3, I guess. I'm just not fine with Dark Arm Dragon and Armageddon Knight being at 3, I guess. Or,
Well, we don't have to go a set forward.
yeah. But I mean, why would you prefer, like, for this ban list to have Necroface at 2 regardless, like, as an amendment? Or, I mean,
I mean, I would just like, depending on what ban list we're using, use that ban list.
yeah, I would prefer to still use the September 2007 ban list because
Okay.
that's the one or it seems like we kind of both agreed that it was pretty, like, fine, you know? Um, what did, I'm just trying to think, when did the Stark Emperor structure deck came out? Because that's when... Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. So, we wouldn't have access to Caius the Shadow Monarch, and I'm sure you know what that does.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes. No. Can't have that. Can't have it. And then there's Zombie World after that, and no, no, no. But we do get Rise of the Dragon Lords, so we get the Foolish Burial, we'll get the Fell Grand Dragon, we get the Decoy Dragon. Um, Trade in, discard one level 8 monster, draw 2 cards. Hey, more draw support. I don't mind that. But I could see, like, that could open doors to Exodia Turbo. Okay. I guess I'm fine with it. Are you fine with it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we can do that. So, do you have any more questions or comments that you'd like to state before I end the video here in a bit?
No, I think that's good.
Alright, thanks for the duel, Sam, and I will talk to you later.
Yep. Have a good one.
Bye.